Hello, dear student. How are you? No. You say I am fine. Not. You say we are fine because you are not a single in my class. Actually, in my class there are a lot of students, but they answer I am fine, but it's not correct. They can say we are fine, but now you are single, you can say I am fine. So first I ask you, how are you? Then you answer, I am fine. Stay at home, be safe. There I use another sentence, stay at home and be safe. May you be safe. May you be safe. Wow, that's great. So here I use different types of sentence. First I ask you, how are you? You say, I am fine, and I say, stay at home, may you be safe, and also I say, wow, that's great. So guess, dear student, what am I going to start today? Yes, we are going to talk about sentence. Do you know what is sentence? What is the definition of sentence? First, I would like to inform you that we need to know sentence because in your exam you need to transformation of sentence. So you need to know sentence, you need to make change speeches or narration. Then you need to know the sentence, and also you need to know you need to use capitalization and punctuation mark. If you don't know sentence, you don't know where full stop or interrogation mark or exclamation mark or capitalization will be used. So everywhere we need to know sentence. Let's start. Let's see what is sentence. What is the definition of sentence? Okay, dear student. So what is sentence or what is the definition of sentence? Here I mentioned two definitions. A sentence is a set of oral or written words that expresses a complete sense. Another definition, a sentence is a group of words which gives a complete meaning and it contains a subject and a predicate. If I say in other words, a number of words that sets in a proper way and in a sequence mode and expresses complete sense, we call it sentence. Dear student, do you know how many kinds of sentence? Some students answer 5 kinds, but here there is a question, is it according to meaning or according to structure? As you are student of class 8, you need not to know according to structure. So I ask again, how many kinds of sentence according to meaning? Do you know? Yes, 5 kinds. According to meaning, sentence is 5 kinds. Number 1, assertive sentence that narrates or describes something. An interrogative sentence that makes a question. An imperative sentence we use to order or advise or suggest or propose. And optative sentence we use to wish or to pray. And number 5, exclamatory sentence to exclaim, wonder, joy or sorrow or strong emotion. To express our strong emotion, we use exclamatory sentence. Dear student, let's start to discuss assertive sentence. I already mentioned you, assertive sentence narrates something or describes something. Here I gave you the definition of assertive sentence. The sentence which makes a statement about some persons, things or events. Assertive sentence may be positive or negative statement. Assertive sentence are 2 kinds. One is positive or affirmative sentence and other is negative sentence. Here I mentioned affirmative sentence. When we say or state something in a positive sense, it is affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence may be two types. Here I mentioned one is subject plus linking verb plus complement, and other is subject plus principal verb plus object or extension. Here I gave you example. Hasina is Ilma's classmate. Here Hasina is a subject, is a linking verb, and Ilma's classmate is complement. And here you see Ilma subject, gave is a principal verb, Hasina object, a book. There is two object. So an assertive sentence starts with a subject and ends with a full stop. So when we try to identify any sentence, and if we know that the sentence is assertive, you must see the sentence starts with a subject and verb and ends with a full stop. Number 2, negative sentence. When we say or state something in a negative sense, it is negative sentence. Here I mention negative sentence may be subject plus auxiliary verb plus action verb plus something. Here I mention he does not like big cities, and also negative sentence may be subject plus be verb plus something, not plus something. So here you see subject plus be verb plus not plus something. So he is not a naughty boy. So you are clear, negative sentence has a not after be verb or auxiliary verb. It is also one type of assertive sentence. So assertive sentence is two kinds. One is affirmative, other is negative. Affirmative sentence say or state something in a positive way, and negative sentence say or state something in a negative way. Assertive sentence has no not or negative word, but negative sentence has some negative words. Dear student, number 2, interrogative sentence. You see in the whiteboard, when we ask something to somebody, we use interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence makes a question for some information. Interrogative sentence starts with either auxiliary verb or a WH word and end with a note of interrogation. So you have to know what is interrogative sentence and how you can identify what is interrogative sentence. First you need to know the definition of the sentence, and then you need to know how it starts with. The interrogative sentence starts with either auxiliary verb or WH words, and at the end there is a interrogation mark. There are two types of interrogative sentence. One is yes no question or verbal question, and the other is WH question. Here you see, if the sentence or when a question begins with a be verb or auxiliary verb, that is yes no question or verbal question, as it starts with a verb, be verb or auxiliary verb. Here I gave you example, is, it's a be verb, am, is, are, was, were, these are be verb. Is he still at hospital? So it's yes no question, as it is starts with be verb. And here you see, does he have, when here it's a auxiliary verb because there is a main verb after subject, auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. So it's also yes no question. Here I mention yes no question starts with be verb or auxiliary verb, and every interrogative sentence has a note of interrogation at the end of the sentence. The second types of interrogative sentence is WH question or information question. When a question begins with a WH word, that is an information question or WH question, as you need to give a information. When you are asked by WH question. Here you see first sentence starts with WH word and then principal verb, who called me. The other way, start WH word, then auxiliary verb, then subject. So in two ways WH question can be started. First WH word plus main verb, and then the second way WH word plus auxiliary verb plus subject and main verb. And you see there is a note of interrogation at the end of the sentence. Number 3, imperative sentence. When someone asks to listener to do something is called imperative sentence. When someone asks to listener to do something is called imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are used to give command, instruction, advice, suggestion, proposal, prohibition or request. Imperative sentences starts with verb, usually starts with verb, but sometimes it may start with don't or do not, let's or let us, let, please, kindly, and also sometimes it may start with always or never before a verb. Dear student, here there are some examples. First, open your books. The sentence starts with verb. Shut the door. It also starts with a verb. Don't hate the poor or do not run in the sun. Here the sentence starts with don't or do not. Let's sing a song or let him do the work. Let's or let us or let. Please give me a hand or kindly help him. The sentence starts with please or kindly. Sometimes I mentioned you never tell a lie or always speak the truth. When you find this type of sentence, we can declare the sentence is imperative sentence. Okay, dear student, number 4, optative sentence. I already told you the meaning of optative sentence. When we pray or wish something, we express our pray or wish by optative sentence. Here I mention you the definition of optative sentence. An optative sentence is used to pray or wish. An optative sentence usually starts with may, but sometimes it may start without may. Here I mention you first one, may you be happy. The sentence starts with may, but at the end there is a full stop. And the next two sentences don't follow may. Have a nice day. Just I wish someone. Have a nice day. Live long our president. I pray for our president. So when we wish or pray, we use optative sentence, and the sentence usually starts with may and ends with full stop, and sometimes it may start without may. You follow these two examples. The last one, exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences express strong emotion. When a sentence expresses excitement, joy, wonder or sorrow is called exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence usually starts with how or what, but sometimes it may start with a short exclamatory words like hurrah, alas, bravo, wow. So an exclamatory sentence starts with either how or what or some exclamatory words like hurrah, alas, wow, and ends with a note of exclamation mark. So dear student, follow some example. First one, what a great fool I am. When exclamatory sentence starts with what, it follows a noun. After what, there is a noun. But when exclamatory sentence starts with how, it follows an adjective. After how, we can use an adjective. When the sentence starts with what or how, it ends with a note of exclamation mark. But you see, hurrah or alas, it is a interjection word or short exclamatory words. When exclamatory sentence start with short exclamatory words, it follows a exclamation mark, but at the end you see we use only full stop. And exclamatory sentence also may start with if, had or where and ends with an exclamation mark. Here you say, if I were a king, had I been a doctor, were I a bird. So you are clear how you can identify exclamatory sentence when you use punctuation mark, either narration or either article or something. You need to know how to identify sentence and what is sentence. I describe in my class definition and technique how to identify any sentence and name the sentence. Dear student, I hope you enjoy my class today. You already learned what is sentence, how many kinds of sentence, and the description of assertive, interrogative, optative, imperative and exclamatory sentence. If you read unit 7, I think you will have better understand. And now I would like to give you some homework. I hope you all have these books, English Grammar and Composition for class 8. Go to page 143, you will find exercise, and also 146 you will find another exercise. Do the exercise and show it to your class teacher when the school will be opened. Thank you very much for attentively watching my video, and best of luck.